Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Hello. Hold on, let me turn off the heater. Because you guys always say you can't hear it, but Lord, I can. Goodness gracious, I can. Hello. Another week in the books, man. We did it. Yeah, true. We're also finally back synced with America for daylight savings. I'm so glad. Sometimes it feels like that only takes a week, and sometimes it takes a month. It's so obnoxious. Like every single thing I do with Americans, there's a last minute conversation like, oh fuck, we're still not on the same time schedule. Insane. Yes, finally replaced all of this. Yeah, it's a glasses chain. I had an identical one to this that broke forever ago, so I stopped using it, obviously. Finally replaced it. Did you find out if Sam put coffee in his ramen? He did. He did put coffee in his ramen. I was like, I gotta be honest, I don't know if I can look at you the same ever again. He was like, it was this much coffee. I was like, why? He was like, because it was cold and I didn't want to waste it. So I figured if I added it to the ramen, because the ramen didn't have enough broth. So if I added it to the ramen, the broth level would go up and I also would still be drinking the coffee. I was like, that's insane. He was like, it didn't taste bad. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. That's buck wild. That's insane. I can't believe that I was like, I defended you so hard. Like, there's no way. He was definitely goofing, you guys. There's no way he did that. Crazy. He was like, do you still love me? And I was like, I've done some really feral shit during this marriage, so I can't throw stones. I'm just telling you I cannot imagine looking at a cup of coffee and a bowl of ramen and saying, what if I combined them? That's insane. I would never think that. Other things, other completely deranged shit, sure. But not that. Crazy. The hear me out moment no one expected. Bro. Hear me out food combinations. I don't know if I'd win. It was very late night uni student. Yeah. Yes, true. I once made coffee using boiled Monster instead of water. I don't know that we need to be. I don't think we need to be doing confessionals here, guys. Oh my god. I don't know how your heart lived through that, but late night student move, yeah, for sure. It has that vibe, 100%. This is a safe space, but not that safe. I'm just saying, I'm on camera. I can't control what happens to my face when I read some of this shit. That's all. I can't imagine boiling Monster. I've never been a energy drink person though. So I can't imagine using an energy drink. Like, I know somebody who's put an energy drink in cereal before. You know, you hit 20 years old and then there's a lot of stuff that's not off limits. It's just apparently my husband's still doing that shit. I still love him. I still love him. I just don't trust him with food anymore. That's all. The only Monster I liked was the lemon iced tea. When they discontinued it, there was, I can't remember what brand it was. I don't think it was Monster, but maybe it was. There was an energy drink when I was in college that was like a peach colored can, like a huge peach colored can. And I remember getting that one time when I was I had a costume design project that I, of course, left until the last minute. And my professor had literally taken me aside to be like, hey, I really feel like your last project, you kind of phoned it in and basically did the same thing as the project before. I really need to see like some thought put into this one. And I was like, got it. And once again, left it until literally the night before and went, fuck! So, yeah. And I was like, this is delicious. And then it was gone. They never stocked it again after like a month. My dad, and maybe some of you who have struggled with alcohol have maybe gone through these phases before. My dad went through a strong energy drink phase when he was phasing out alcohol. And it was like his truck always smelled like energy drink. It was nuts. That's so relatable. You know, it's along the same conversation that Krendor and I were having on Geekenders, right? Like replacing one thing with something else. My dad was like constantly looking for the thing that could replace beer for him, basically. So we had a very long period of sparkling water. There was only sparkling water in the house. A very long period of exclusively energy drinks, which I'm so glad he's not doing anymore. Battery acid spaghetti? I don't think we need to be talking about this anymore. What? I don't know if we need to talk about this anymore. It's an old copy pasta. Goodness gracious. It's not real battery. I mean, I assume not. What? Girl. Girl, no. Mm-mm. Thank you. Mamma mia. It's Monster Energy drink and sour gummies. No. We don't need to be doing that. We don't need to be doing that, guys. I mean, Godspeed, but like, we don't have to be doing that. The Red Bull ads. Oh, the like Red Bull gives you wings ads. I'm glad that they still do those kind of like sketchy art style ads for Red Bull. I think they're very charming. I agree, Scraps. I don't think we've put together the thread in Discord for emote ideas. Mods, we haven't done that yet, have we? But when we do, if you wanna hop in there and be like, we need a truly suffering, a really, really suffering emote. Holy shit. My kid had a performance on Friday, and one part of the show they used an AI image as the background. But I wound up, this was not a part that my kid was in at all, so I felt totally justified like tuning out and not really watching the kids. I was staring at this picture for so long because it was the funniest shit. It was meant to be like a picture of a kid's bedroom. They clearly were like, we need a picture of like what would a teen's bedroom look like. So it was all, the walls were like covered in like fake Marvel posters, but they were all like wrong, right? There was like a huge Super Smash Brothers poster, but it was all Kirby's. It was crazy. I realized I kept thinking to myself, I have to talk to Sam about this when this show is done, and I completely forgot because I need to know if if he also looked at all of that. It was insane. There was a Guardians of the Galaxy poster, except none of them were the right characters, and it said the Galaxy on it. Just the Galaxy. It was amazing. It was so bad. It was incredibly bad. I was like, who on the team? Who on this team was like, don't worry, guys. I've got a good picture for our section of the dance performance. The Galaxy. My favorite movie. Amazing. But I feel like there's a curve here we're on the other side of now. When my kid first started doing shows, it was like completely misplaced confidence, which I think is normal for really little kids, right? It was, I'm gonna do amazing. It's gonna be perfect. And then she'd get out there and not know any of her lines, have totally forgotten the dance, right? like all of it. And at the end would come out and be like, I did amazing, you know? And then we're now on the other side where she freaks out thinking she's gonna forget everything and then crushes it. Like, I feel like this is maybe a better side to be on, but we could use a little bit more confidence in ourselves, maybe, you know? It's funny, I don't remember, maybe this is me being like, I don't remember being humble at all. I don't remember being concerned that I was gonna forget my lines ever, but I memorize lines really easily. It was always the dances. The dances, I was like, I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. And I usually fucked it up the exact amount that I thought I was going to. So I have a pretty good self-perception, I think. But she doesn't like to practice at home. So I was saying to her, I bet you'd have more confidence if we were practicing at home. Cause then when I think part of it sometimes when you do some sort of like a performing art, part of it sometimes is like, when I go to practice, do I need to be reminded of everything? Right? Strong Spaghetti, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Welcome to the Cat Gang, everybody. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Make sure you say thank you to Strong Spaghetti. I think we had some gifted subs during the pre-show as well. So yeah, make sure you take the time to say thank you. Yeah, I think there's a certain amount of confidence that settles in if when you go to practice, you know what's going on. You know, if you go to practice and you're like, fuck, I can't even remember what we did last week, or like, you really need to be reminded of everything that happened the previous rehearsal. I think that like stacks into a lot of nervousness. I was like, what is this song? This is all from a Game Chops album called Mario Tape. Will they ever get sick of remixing Mario songs and Stardew Valley songs and Zelda songs in a variety of ways? No, never. Never, ever. They'll do it for life. Hell no. We still haven't played Pocopia, no. We don't really have... Sam thinks this is silly, but like, we don't really have like a spot to set up the Switch 2 properly in the house. Because like, there's no way that Clark can hold the Switch 2, right? So like, we have to dock it. But there isn't like a spot where I feel like it's gonna be safe, you know? Tea as in, am I drinking tea or am I giving you the tea about my house? I am drinking tea, yes. Good morning. Came back from activism. I need a good vibes cleanse. I hope it all went well. Good on you for being involved. We are talking about Pocopia and how I still have not played it, and neither has my kid, but we both still really want to. Yeah, it seems like the best setup would be, because you can start a game on the Switch 2 and then be able to play co-op if you have a Switch 1. So I think the best situation would be her playing the Switch 2 and then me joining her on original Switch, I think, but... But yes, I'm still off of caffeine. I'm having my tea this morning. Sam this morning was gonna make me a coffee and then was like, oh, that's right. You're not drinking it. Think you're better than me? Yeah, decaf. No, he was asking me yesterday if I felt like how I was feeling, because all week I felt like shit. You know, I just kind of dug my heels in and was like, I guess I'm just gonna feel like shit this week. So he was like, how are the body aches? How are the headaches? How are you doing? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm on the other side of it now. I feel great. So. Why did you quit? Because I was horrendously addicted to it. Because it had gotten... sorry, I'll keep this short because I've said this so many times on stream. But just really quickly, I stopped drinking caffeine about 8 days ago. It's a little over a week ago. Because I had 6 years where I was constantly drinking coffee every single day. And if I didn't, I would have a completely debilitating headache. So I was finally like, you know what? I used to take like a week off of caffeine once a year. I think I should do that and just power through, you know, however I wind up feeling. So I was explaining to chat that what wound up happening is I don't really eat sweets, but I put a lot of sugar in my coffee. So I was having caffeine headaches, and I was also having body aches from the lack of sugar. So it was awful. Yeah, I felt like shit. the first 3 days I felt really bad. Then the headaches went away, and the achy body continued for 2 more days. It apparently can last up to 7 days. At this point now, I feel totally fine. I'm on the other side of it all. Thank goodness. Isn't tea high in caffeine too? There's plenty of teas that you can drink that have no caffeine. I love chamomile coffee. I love chamomile. It's one of my favorite teas, and it's completely caffeine free, so. Yeah. So I'm on the other end of it, and I was saying to my mom, because I was having a phone call with my mom, and I was like, I feel like I should stay off of, like, maybe start drinking like decaf coffee and things again, but like I think I should stay off of the caffeine for a little bit longer, because it feels like, you know, when you like desperately need a vacation and you take a week off and you feel like you were stressed out for the entire week. You were stressed out the whole week because you hadn't like figured out how to calm down yet, and then you had to go right back to work. You were like, it feels like I didn't even take a break. That's kind of how it feels right now, is like if I go back to drinking caffeine right now, it feels like I won't truly know whether or not I feel better without it, or like to what degree I should be limiting it in my life, you know? Because Sam was asking me, like, do you feel better? Do you feel like way better than you did when you were having caffeine before? Like, is there a huge difference? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure, because I felt like shit all week, you know? So. I'm so allergic to chamomile. Really? Oh, that's so sad. How many cups do you have a day? I mean, before I stopped drinking it, it was like, if I didn't have a cup of coffee, I would go make a cup of coffee. I drink slow. I do drink very slow. It takes me quite a while to get through a cup of coffee, but like, I was having 2 to 3 cups a day. But more importantly, it was like, I just always wanted a cup of coffee with me, you know? And yeah, I don't like that, so. Yeah, I'm also fully aware that the way that I was able to handle things like caffeine when I was younger, I maybe need to be rethinking now that I'm older, you know? I love coffee. I still, of course, love coffee, and I want to be drinking coffee. But I do need to be mindful about the fact that I'm almost 40, you know? So it's worth it for me to start thinking about like what things when I eat or drink them make me feel like shit, or which things should I maybe be thinking about. But like I said to Krendor on Geekenders, I just don't want it to turn into like a bad relationship with food, or like constantly stressing about like how much of whatever I'm eating. It's more like, if I know what certain foods and drinks and things do to me, then I can make a mindful decision, right? It's like how it's been with cheese my whole life. If I'm like, I'm gonna have this soup that is cream based, I know what I'm getting into. I know I'm gonna be big farter later. You know, I know I'm gonna feel horrendous later, farting my guts out. But in the moment, I decided it was worth it for the soup. You know, it's that. I wanna know what I'm getting into when I eat or drink different things, and then I can make the choice for myself without later being like, why do I feel like shit? Yeah, exactly. Which foods cause which debuffs? That's exactly it. Mm-hmm. Bye, Sonic Jen. Have a good day. Yeah, free. I was saying that I got replacements finally. I had horrendous nightmares when you tried to stop caffeine or sugar. Streamer can see. I know, it's crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Caffeine's no joke, man. Because we really normalize just drinking it all day long. Do you know what the first computer game was that you ever played? American Solitaire, probably. Not American Solitaire, American Mahjong. Because we had like an ancient computer and it had Solitaire, it had Mahjong, and Snake, and Minesweeper. But my mom was obsessed with Mahjong, with American Mahjong on the computer. So I would sit with her and play it. My babe Grosstuber can see. Yeehaw. How ancient? Windows 95? No, pre-95. This was our second computer was 5.0, I think. I don't know. I was too young to know what the one before that was, though. You know, pre-internet, so it didn't need to have much functionality aside from like very specific things. Yeah, Spider Solitaire. Spider Solitaire is fun, man. Mm, 3.1, 3.11, yeah. Old Windows when you had to put DOS on, and then Windows from 13 floppy disks, bro. I was thinking about floppy disks the other day because I think my parents still have a ton of them. But we were a Nintendo family. We were original NES. I don't remember ever playing an Atari, but we had an NES, and that shit got played all the time, exclusively for Tetris. Tetris, and then my brother bought Zelda. Can't remember which one, but I know whenever I played it, I died. So. We never had a Sega. I only got to play Sega when I went to Thierry's house. Thierry's dad was very, very tech focused. He worked in tech. He loved it. So they had like every game system. So I would go over there and be like, oh my gosh, you guys have so many games. And they were the ones that introduced me to EverQuest. The idea of MMOs was like, did not even know they existed until I went to their house and they were all playing EverQuest. But you know, they all had to share. They had like a chart basically, so that they would each take turns playing EverQuest. We got Clark some graph paper because she wanted to she learned about like plotting points to make different shapes on like a grid, right? So she was doing that because she was like, Mommy, I learned how to use exclusively straight lines to make a curve. I was like, did you? So she was showing me and we were doing it together. And then I was like, you know what I used to do with graph paper is I used to plot out my future house. And I would decide like how big the rooms were going to be and stuff. And I would make rooms that were entirely trampolines and shit. So I went on the dog walk and when I came back, she was like, I made my house. Like, yes. The no grown-ups allowed house, the classic, the ancient texts. The first game you had Clark play? We played Dwarf Romantic together when she was pretty little. The first thing that she played? I don't know. Well, actual first thing that she played was we found a game that was entirely about the ABCs. You know, that sort of shit. But if you mean like games that I also play, Dwarf Romantic, I think, was the first one. Remember me and my brother getting home from school to discover Mom had stolen the first golden tools in Animal Crossing from us? What? How? Never mind. I don't know enough about Animal Crossing. I won't be able to follow it. That's upsetting though. Yeah, Thundergrove. We're thinking of the same thing. Like grid paper, right? I have a couple of friends who have plotted out their houses or their homes in The Sims to like do floor plans. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, she's really into crosswords right now, which I love. So when we get in the car, I open up the crossword app that I have, and then we do crosswords while we're driving places. Yeah, I went through phases with The Sims. It was, I get to build whatever house I want. And then it was, oh my God, I can make all of my favorite characters from my favorite TV show and put them all in a house together. And then it looped back around to, I can build whatever I want. Never. I was never a Sims killer. I never tortured them. I remember there was a bug. My brother was trying to play original Sims, and he made a house, and his Sim needed to go to school, but she refused. And no matter what he did, she wouldn't go to school. And he was like, "What is happening here?" He had like a kid Sim in the house, and she was supposed to be going to school, and the school bus would come, and she just wouldn't get on the bus. And he was like, "What is happening here?" And then she really needed to pee, and at a certain point she started refusing to pee, and I was like, maybe this is just her personality? I don't know. I don't know. Sims 1 was a little janky, so it was hard to tell. Ow. I'll keep my tooth. But there were parent Sims in the house. I don't know. I can't remember how parents and kids in The Sims interacted with each other in the first Sims, but I kept being like, why won't I don't understand. What's the point of having parent Sims in a house with kid Sims if the parents aren't gonna help ensure that the kid pees? Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I've talked about this before, but a friend of mine and I found out that if your Sims got abducted by aliens, sometimes they came back pregnant, which is weird. It's just looking back, that's so weird. But but we'd be like, yeah, the only men, if men got abducted, sometimes they'd come back pregnant. So we'd make houses full of our favorite characters and then be like, who do we want to get knocked up by the aliens? Weird. That's so weird that was in the game. I don't know if it still is. I don't know if that's still a thing. It very much is. That's fan fiction type shit? Yeah, well, we were fan fiction type people, so so yeah, it tracked with it, you know. Yeah, we were watching, there's a Sims YouTuber that Clark and I watch sometimes because it's just nice. It's just relaxing to watch somebody build in The Sims, you know. And they were doing, one of you will know the name of this DLC. I don't know the name of any of them, but they were doing the DLC that's all like cottagecore, basically. It's like you're in the middle of the forest and you just build a little cottage. It was so cute. I was like, this is the first time I've wanted to play The Sims in a very long time. Called Cottage Living. There you go. I was like, I want to do this so bad. That's so cute. Sounds very chill. It is. It's so cute. And you can become like friends with the animals. There are like animals all over the place that you can be friends with. It's adorable. It's so cute. No, I don't think they've done any specific fantasy collabs. They've done like Magic DLC and stuff like that. Everybody's Wizards, that kind of shit. They did a Star Wars thing. Oh. The Star Wars thing was bad. Why? Tell me everything. What do you mean it was bad? Bad how? Bad how? Like Sith bad or bad bad? Well, Sith bad would be fully evil, so hopefully not that. Buggy, repetitive, a bunch of pop-up messages and rabbit holes. Weird. As with all Star Wars content, lukewarm take. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it is phoned in big time. Some people hate it. I thought it was fine. There's so many of you saying, oh yeah. I don't like that. What is this Kool-Aid shit going on in my chat? Counts as good Star Wars content? I'm not the right person to ask about that. I think Andor is good, but in fairness, Andor is not about Jedis and shit. It's like separate, you know. Tea with Mandy, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We were just talking about Star Wars. Well, we were talking about The Sims. We were talking about The Sims 4. I was saying I really enjoy watching people play The Sims, but I haven't played it in a long time. And then we were discussing why some people hate the Star Wars DLC. They did a Star Wars collab, apparently. Mandy, I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much. Andor's great. Yeah, we loved Andor. But again, it's like the sort of thing where you have to pitch it as it's in the Star Wars universe. It's not about Jedi. Some of us, that's exactly what we want. And some people are like, well, then what's the point? So. But yeah, really liked Andor. Really liked Mandalorian. But not everything is hit, really. And I'm not a big Star Wars person. So. Now you have to make your living quarters in The Sims for floor planning. You know, I have a really weird room in my house that I've been really struggling with. Maybe I need to just build it in The Sims. That's what all the cool people are doing. Was Star Wars Visions like Matrix Reloaded? Not Matrix. Oh my god. Not Matrix Reloaded. What's the name of the anthology series from the Matrix? Animatrix. I got there. I got there before chat said anything. Let the record show. Is it like Animatrix, but for Star Wars? Animatrix Reloaded. The second one. Little known. My favorite part of The Mandalorian is when he took off his mask and a bunch of people were furious. Because I follow so many people that are like, keep the mask on. He's hot with the mask on. And then he took the mask off and they humanized him. They Mandalorized him and everyone was like, no! It was amazing. It was amazing. There are a couple of points where I'm really glad I was on social media at the time. Oh no. Anyways. Yeah. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch all my poor helmet friends be like, no! There's a dude in there. It's great. I love it. Don't add depth. Don't do it. Don't do it. I do think with certain characters, you shouldn't. The mask, like, the mask needs to stay on. I do agree with that with some characters. Yeah, and then it turns out that that was a mask also. And under that is a robot. But the robot is also a mask. Like Master Chief. That is exactly who I was thinking of. Yeah. Dread movie, full mask on. Dread movie. I've been thinking about rewatching that movie. That's funny that you mentioned that. I thought you said spoilers about the mask coming off in Mandalorian. And I was like, I guess that's technically a spoiler. But Kakashi, dude. No, that's fine. I'm not saying that he should never take the mask off in universe. I'm saying that in media, sometimes it's more effective for the mask to stay on in the moments we spend with the character. I don't think that they literally don't take the mask off. I've never watched Top Gear, so maybe. The movie where they show us every bathroom break. Yeah. Follow him home. See what he does in the bathroom. No, thank you. I don't need to. I don't need to. And also, I'm trying to say, Pedro Pascal could have been a robot. That's all. Don't we all wear masks? It's a character that never takes his racing costume and helmet off. I see. Oh my goodness. Anywho, we are on Easter break now. We're on break now, man. That came fast. I feel like both me and my kid check out like the entire last week of school. Like the whole last week of school, neither of us are fully invested anymore. We're like, let's get this shit done. All done. She would come home, look at me like, I should probably do my homework, huh? And I'd be like, who's gonna check it? No one. No one. Your teachers are checked out too, man. We're fine. Just chill. It's the last week. Just chill, man. They pack so much shit into the last week of the term. If you do a lot of extracurriculars, it's like everybody wants to be like, we've been doing shit this term, I swear. Here's the proof. Come to our thing. And there's so much shit to do. Like, you're exhausted, I'm exhausted. do math if you want. Do math if you want, I guess, you know? And then guess what? Today, she wanted to plot out points and show me how straight lines can be curves. So joke's on them. My kid does math for fun. I was like, oh, this is some cool maths. And she was like, it's not maths, it's art. Like, it could be both. It can be both, Clark. This is a good lesson to learn. It can be both. I have never and will never force homework. I feel you. Yeah. Same. At what age do kids do extracurriculars? I mean, I think it depends on the school. But the progression for my kid was nothing going on. It's preschool. We're not doing anything. We're here. We're vibing. We're putting dirt in our nose. It's fine. And then it was, there are a couple of after school half-hour clubs if she's interested, if she would like to do those. So she would do occasionally, like, you know, outdoor club and things like that. Lego club. And then now it's full on. It's like, do you want to be doing sports? Do you want to sing? Do you want to be in orchestra? Do you want to do dance? Do you want to be in eco club? Do you want to be in, you know, whatever? Like there's clubs during school. There's shit going on after school. It's so much. And they want to promote independence. So they're like, sign up for whatever you want. The number of times I've gone to pick up my kid and they're like, oh, she's doing a random sport she's never done before. And I'm like, awesome. That's so cool. It's the only times in my life when I've been like, God, I wish she had a phone. So she could text me and be like, don't pick me up yet. I'm going to go play hockey, right? Like, I think it's awesome that the kids learn to have so much like control over their own schedules. But I am like, I came here to pick you up and now I have to kill an hour. Yeah, and it has turned into a conversation where she's been like, I think I'm doing too much shit. I'm like, yeah, I also think you're doing too much shit. I mean, only from the perspective of when I ask you what's going on with XYZ thing, you have no idea. Right? So I'm like, if you feel overwhelmed, I think we could probably pare it down to like the things you really enjoy. I'm wondering as a parent, how do you even broach a kid maybe not being super talented in something they want to pursue? Do you let them, support them? Yeah. I mean, my kid's about to turn 8. I don't discourage anything except murder. Because if anime's taught us anything, man, there are going to be people that naturally like have some building blocks to help them along with a certain interest. But there's also kids that are like, bro, I just really like this thing. And if I work hard, I will catch up with that person who has building blocks. If my kid wants to be a Rock Lee about a thing that she's not particularly gifted at, awesome. And also, maybe she just enjoys playing the sport. Maybe she sucks at it forever, but she loves playing it. I still have not beat a single run of Slay the Spire 2. Am I not playing it anymore? No. You know? I think my kid is very interested in a lot of things that some of which she excels at and some of which you can tell she's just having a good time. I don't think everything has to be like, are you doing good at that thing? It's a perfect time to be trying shit. And I've said that to her too, is like, if there's things that you want to try them now while you've got like a support system at home, you know? Like, if you get really frustrated or really upset about some aspect of that thing, you know, you've got a team at home to like talk it through with. Yeah, there was I was listening to God, I can't even remember. I've been listening to a bunch of random podcasts lately. But there was a guy who was talking about how he believes that hobbies are better if you're bad at them. He was like, I don't want to be doing a hobby and hit the point where I'm like, should I make this a job? He was like, I don't want any of my hobbies to ever creep into like, maybe I could make money off of this. Like, I just want to be enjoying myself and never feel delusional about it. Yeah, exactly. Zero pressure to be good at it. You're just having a nice time, you know? My boarding school did, boarding school is always so wild to me. Did compulsory sports and activities, 2 competitive, 1 non-competitive. It was nice in a way since more people were doing it. It was less competitive as a whole. Yeah, I can see that. At my kids' school, they're very like specific sport based. So like PE isn't just like general physical education. It's like you have set sports that everybody plays together on different days. And then if you have fun during PE playing that sport, then you can also like play it as an extracurricular. So we found out that she fucking hates netball. You know, because she had the opportunity to play it in PE a few weeks in a row and was like, wow, this sucks ass. I hate this. But like she has fun because she's playing with her friends, but she, you know, like, I am never going to try netball. I've played it plenty now. I'm good. Yeah, we don't have netball in America. We don't have it. Netball is like weird basketball. I don't know how else to describe it. It's weird basketball. But does love field hockey. Another thing that I don't think she would have ever tried if they didn't just play it a bunch in PE. Loves field hockey. So, great. Netball exists because the person read the rules wrong. Basketball, but you can't move if you have the ball. Yeah, netball is weird. The second a kid has the ball, they just sit there panicking because you can't move with it. There's no dribbling. So it's just a bunch of chucking balls at each other. Yeah, I mean, a lot of kids get hit in the head with balls because they're constantly chucking the balls at each other. So that's not ideal. But maybe that's the case in basketball too. I honestly don't remember. Bye, Prower. Have a good day. They got the rules wrong. The founder of basketball sent the rules to another school, and the coach's interpretation became netball. Wild. Do you play floorball? I don't even know what that is. Definitely not in the United States. I don't know if it's in the United Kingdom. I've never heard of that in my life. Netball players tend to be scary, which is funny. When I was going to school, the people I was scared of were the rugby players because they were feral. They were insane. In netball, you're not even running into each other. Well, maybe you are. Maybe when it's grown-ups. Maybe they're elbowing each other. I don't know. Netball Uni Society women are like the women's counterpart to men's rugby players. Interesting. Please don't. We don't need more. Clearly, there's enough ball games. We don't need more. Oh my goodness. Wild. Oh, yeah. Normally, we have a big egg hunt on the farm. I don't know what the plan is for that this year. We haven't even discussed it, but it's like, it's very close. Easter's very close now. So, I don't know what the plan is going to be for that. But it is fun. It's normally a bunch of clues. This is how it was before we moved to the farm too. It's normally like you have a starting point and then it'll be a clue about somewhere on the farm and the kids have to figure out what that place is. Normally the clues are easy enough that the older kids know it immediately. So we always talk to the older kids ahead of time and say like, hey, let the little kids try and figure out the hint first. And if it seems like they're struggling, then you can like help them figure out where to go. Especially Clark, because she lives here. So a lot of the hints, she's going to be like, I know where that is, you know. No rat maze involved. No mazes. Just a bunch of eggs. I think last year we color coded everybody. So everybody had their own color. So like, you know, if say Clark was pink, she was in the location that the clue sent them to, they would all have to look around and find the egg that was their color. It would be like a plastic egg with stuff inside. And that way, each of the kids got to look for an egg in each location. And there was one for each kid, you know? Do you do egg painting? You know, I've tried to make egg painting a thing the last 2 years and nobody's interested except my kid. So Clark and I egg paint and that's it. Yeah, around this time of year, I always wind up seeing those videos of, I can't remember what it's called, but it's people that that do egg dyeing with wax, where they do like a design with wax and then dye the egg and then add more wax and dye the egg. And then you get all the wax off and it's like gorgeous. I always get sent videos of this around this time of year. And I'm like, should I get a little wax thing? No, no, I shouldn't. I don't need another thing. I don't. But it looks so fun, man. It looks so fun. It looks so fun. I want to do it. But I'm not going to. Not yet. Used to do one with onion shells and leaves on eggs to like give them like a texture. Oh, for the dye. Oh, onion shell colors them. Oh, I see. It's the week before Easter. Children in Finland dress up as witches and go from door to door today. They recite a rhyme and give a willow tree branch that they've decorated with feathers, plastic eggs, etc., and then get sweets. That's so cute. What? That's happening right now? Or it will happen? It's Finland Halloween today. Cute. That's so whimsical. I love that. It's happening right now. Amazing. I love that. That's very cute. I haven't seen an Easter witch in ages, but I do decorate Easter witches. I love that. That's so cute. Yeah, it's a good time of year for witches. Everything's a growing, you know? No, last year, I stocked up on eggs, like the week before. So I had a bunch of eggs for us to color if we wanted to. This year, my chickens have been staying with my mother-in-law's chickens. It got so cold over winter that we were like, maybe we should put all of the chickens together so they can keep each other warm. And now all of the chickens live together. And I was talking with my mother-in-law the other day. I was like, what should we do about the chickens? And she was like, please take them back. So, yeah, it's meant that I haven't been able to stock up on eggs because we're all just kind of sharing the eggs. But now I know that that I need to take them back into the coop. So I need to give it a good cleaning. It's because of Cindy. Cindy, Cinderblock, my darling chicken that I love so much. She has well and truly pissed off my in-laws because she walks into our house all the time and we don't really care. She comes in, she drinks a little of Peach's water. She asks for a few mealworms. I give her some mealworms and then she leaves, you know? Or if it's cold, she might like really try to stick around as long as possible. If the chicken diaper is clean, I'll just put the diaper on her and let her walk around the house. But she's decided she's allowed in every house now. So she just walks into everybody else's houses and just takes a shit and then leaves. So my mother-in-law was like, please take Cindy back. I don't want her anymore. It's so funny. She's like, I'm also a house pet. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, it's because she comes in and poops and then leaves. Which is so funny. Yeah, there are chicken diapers. If you need to have a chicken indoors and you don't want them shitting on everything for obvious reasons. They don't have a sphincter, so they can't control where they poop. Just the second they need to poop, it just comes out. So you can get chicken diapers, yeah. And Cindy is so old and chill that I can literally just by myself put the diaper on very easily. I've decided I love Cindy. She's great. She's huge, which is why I called her Cinderblock. She's gigantic. And she's lovely. I love her so much. And then our other chicken is BB. And if Cindy's coming in the house, BB will also come in the house. But BB is not nearly as chill as Cindy is. We applied to adopt 2 new cats. Oh my gosh. I hope that goes well. Chunks, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome to the cat gang, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you say thank you to Chunks if you were gifted a sub today. Very sweet. Ugh. You can get them for pigeons and other birds. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, the concern is they are now very used to being in a big flock of chickens, right? So how do we transition them back to being in our chicken coop? And Sam's like, we just get a couple more chickens. So I guess we're maybe gonna get a couple more chickens. Yeah, more chickens is the answer. And then I had a dream that night that my mother-in-law came home with 3 roosters and was like, this way we'll always know where all of the chickens are because there are so many roosters. And I was like, this seems like a bad idea. Too many. That's too many roosters. Thank you. I finally got my ring light working again. So it's fixed the lighting situation. Very happy. I need to cut my bangs. They are constantly getting in my eyes. It's driving me crazy. Have you seen baby bunnies out for spring? No, but we do have 4 dogs. So I think they are avoiding us, to be honest. Baby sheep are doing good. Yeah, they're all doing very good. They're so cute, man. They're so cute. It's wild. And they make the cutest little baa noises. Fuck. I love them. They're adorable. Literally every day, Clark will come into the kitchen, look out the window, see the lambs, and be like, oh, I forgot about the lambs. Like she's pleasantly surprised by them every day. It's really cute. Glad the farm curses and plagues have died down. Yeah. No, they're all, everybody who is going to has given birth. So we're all done. We have 7 lambs. And they're very cute. Is Cindy shitting inside a farm curse? I don't think so. I think that's just having a chicken that's really comfortable. The lambs are not ours, technically. They are my sister-in-law's, and she's moving. So she'll be moving with All but 2 of the sheep. So whatever she does with the lambs is her thing. But we're keeping the Jesus sheep. Any of you who were around for that story, back when we first got the sheep originally, one of them was suddenly pregnant, and we were like, how the fuck did that happen? We're keeping the Jesus sheep, and we're keeping the sheep that had the miscarriage, because she got very, very sick. It was really bad. So we're keeping her so she doesn't have to move, and we can just take care of her. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of animals, when she moves, a lot of animals are gonna go. So we're gonna have a bunch of space to do what with, I don't know. But the tortoises are gonna go. A bunch of the sheep are gonna go. Yeah, Sam's pushing really hard for a cow. And I'm like, cow's big. Cow big. Cow a lot. Cow is a lot. Cow big. And yeah, I don't think cows do well with just one, do they? I think you need a couple. They're very social. They want buddies. I like donkeys. And I really like goats. Goats can be really aggro, though. You just don't know what you're gonna get. So you have to, like, consider the animals that are at play and be like, okay, if I get a goat and he's a dickhead, what's the worst case scenario here, you know? Yeah, I'm not getting a llama. If you'll recall, I had a job where I was bullied by alpacas. I don't need a bigger alpaca to bully me, okay? That's not, I don't need that. No, we're never getting geese again. No, we're good. So far, turkeys are still lovely. My mother-in-law was warned that our turkey might turn into a dickhead eventually. But so far they're very sweet. Yeah, the crumble trauma, literally. Do they let you spend a few hours with farm animals like they do house pets? Like if I was like, I'm gonna get a fully grown goat that needs a home, I'm sure that they would let me hang out with the goat first. That would make sense. I do love rats. I think rats are hard for little kids because they're only around for 2 to 3 years. I had rats, but I'm glad that I had rats when I was like a young adult and was able to be like, okay, this is not, I'm not gonna have them for a very long time, you know? Don't you already have rats? Wild feral rats that are trying to eat all of our shit? Yes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pet rats. I'm not talking about that, man. Yeah, Tiri had a rat that maybe I'm just misremembering, but it feels like he was around for a really long time. More barn cats. We have 2 tortoises, but they are my sister-in-law's, so they'll be going. They're one of the animals that will be leaving. What I want for my next like really big project is to make a pond. I want to make a little pond and let some froggies move in and stuff. I think that would be so fun. No, not with ducks. Ducks go beyond a pond. they are more than a pond. Sherlock and Watson are fine. Well, I say that, but I did rush Watson to the vet yesterday because she had blood like here. And I was like, what is that from? Around this time of year, her skin always flares up. So I was like, I can't tell if that's an extension of the allergies or if that's like her eye is like there's something wrong with her eye. So I brought her in. And yeah, they're still alive. Sherlock is turning 17, I think, and Watson is 12? Yeah. So yeah, Watson brought her in. They think that because her skin is itchy, that she was itching her head and scratched herself. So it wasn't, they like checked for all kinds of stuff in the eye and they were like, it's fine. So that's good. So we had put her on a steroid. I think last year we put her on a low dose steroid to help with the skin flare-ups. So hopefully that'll fix it. Yeah, Sherlock's an old man. He is. He's so old. He's got a little tumor on his kidney, but he was diagnosed with that a long time ago. At least it feels like it was a couple of years ago. And we opted to just like keep him comfortable and keep him home and, you know, just keep an eye on him and see how he's dealing with the pain. But like, he's still picking fights with our dog and eating me out of house and home and running all over the place. And like, he's fine. At least he seems fine. You know? So I'm like, he's just trucking. He's just trucking along. And yeah, meanwhile, Watson just occasionally her skin turns red because she doesn't like what's going on outside, I guess. She's allergic to something in the spring, so she always has a hard time in spring. Can cats live with one kidney? I have no idea. But he's too old to have surgery. It was the conversation was very like, there are options, but he's old. He's an old cat. And a lot of these options, he is at very high risk to die or have a really bad quality of life for the rest of his life while he's, recovering from whatever we've done. So, yeah. So we opted to, it's one of those decisions where you're just like, this sucks that I even have to think about that. But yeah, we said, I think it's better to just not do the surgery. He's on steroids as well to slow the development. Isaac, thank you so much. Welcome to the cat gang. I appreciate it. No, they're still indoor only. Occasionally when we leave the door open, Sherlock will go outside and like chomp a little grass and then come back in. But yeah, we leave the door open a lot and they just don't go outside. They just stay inside. I'm happy you still have Sherlock and Watson. I haven't been around in a while. Yeah, we've still got them. We've tried to sort of, this might sound dour, but we've tried to kind of mentally prepare our kid. Because she loves them. They've been around her whole life. So. Been like, they are old. They are old. Watson, not as old as Sherlock. Watson's probably still got a few good years in her, but we have no idea when Sherlock's going to take a turn. He's already so old. Peach is okay. Yeah, Peach's legs are totally fine now, which is awesome. Yeah, for those of you who weren't around for Peach's whole thing, she had surgery on both legs when she was very young. Cause she's only 2, she's gonna be 2 in April, early April. And the tendons that connect her knees basically didn't exist. So she had to have surgery on both legs to fix that. And now she's totally fine. We had a whole huge conversation about whether we wanted to do one and then the other or just get them both done at once. And we decided she's really young and she's not getting to be a puppy at all. She's miserable. And if we can just do, we both work from home. We're both around her all the time. If we can just have a lot of TLC and time and care and help her recover from both at the same time, the quicker she'll be able to just be a dog again, and get to run and play and do puppy stuff. So she's great now. She's doing great. We do keep an eye on her because occasionally she gets too excited and she smashes her feet against stuff. She'll be running around and just smash her leg up against a tree. And we're like, God. Still can't do stairs. She can do the stairs in the house. She can go up and down the stairs in the house now. Huge. Tokyo drifting around the house. Yeah, basically. No, we were talking about that before. Dogs don't typically live as long as cats do. So cats can live to be 20-ish if they're, if everything's going all right. But anywhere from I think 10 to 20 is considered a senior cat. So both of my cats are considered old. And then dogs, depending on the size, I guess, depending on the size of them, the size of the breed, could live up to 20, but there are lots of dog breeds that don't live past like 6 or 7. My oldest cat is considered geriatric. Yeah. 7 plus is considered senior. That's crazy for cats. Oh my gosh. My old cats. My babies. No, Peach hates swimming. She doesn't like to be in water. I assume it's because she has so much hair. So yeah. I think her hair gets too heavy in the water. That's why we were told not to wash her. So she goes to the groomers a couple times a year, but we don't give her baths because the likelihood that we wouldn't dry her properly and she might have like rashes or like, you know, like weird damp patches against her skin is really high. I only recently rediscovered you and Jesse. Must have been like 10 plus years since I watched on YouTube. Hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome back. I hope the last 10 plus years have been great for you. What music is happening now, man? Where are we? Oh, we're just looping. We're looping. It's the same shit. They're not earrings. It's a glasses chain. But thank you. Did Jesse win an award lately? I saw him all over my feed. I don't think so. I feel like I'd know. He, whenever there are conventions, he normally like hosts a couple of things. So maybe that's why. Maybe because he was hosting stuff. He's just active. True. He's involved. He's moving. He's shaking, you know? He won a silly streamer competition and got a bit of cash, really? He won a Family Feud thing. Okay. Bro, I don't know. Like, when my mom and sister watch Wheel of Fortune, they're like, we would kill at Wheel of Fortune. I don't think I've ever watched a game show and been like, I would crush at this. I think the pressure would get to me. Like, I can sit on the couch and be like, A, there's an A in that word. But if I was up there, I think I'd be like, like losing it. I think I'd be losing it, man. I know for a fact that when I do trivia, I blank on absolutely everything. I have never successfully done any kind of trivia, even in a thing that I know a lot about. I can't think of anything when put on the spot. I watched the Family Feud thing. The people who were surveyed were absolutely really crazy. Oh, you think the answers were like not on at all? One of the categories was least cute starter Pokemon. Number 1 was Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur? Insane. I can't believe that. I wouldn't know the answer, but I can tell you right now that Bulbasaur is adorable. I will say, though, that all of the starters are normally intended to be cute in some way. They're supposed to be your baby, your starting baby, you know? Hold on. I'm gonna look at some starter Pokemon. All the starter Pokemon. Nope. Hold on. Once I find a good one, I'm going to put it on the screen. We're going to look at it together. We're going to look at it together, guys. Son of a bitch. There isn't a good picture. There isn't a good picture of all of them. What is this? Oh? Okay. Okay, hold on. Studio mode, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. This is apparently, I don't think this is all of them. I think we're missing the newest ones. Missing the newest 2 gens. Dang, curses. Well, out of all these guys, I'd say this little dude. They're all cute, but like this little dude is not very interesting. He kind of looks like a rebrand of Charmander. How dare Chimchar's the goat. See, no matter what, we're gonna upset people. No matter what we do, we'll upset people here. Man. I think all of the leaf Pokemon are cute. I think some of the fire Pokemon are a little chopped. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a huge fan of this. It's cute, but I'm not a huge fan. If I was gonna give my top 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Toxic. If I was up there, and I had to Family Feud style say which starters I think are not so cute. This one I don't think would be up there, but it is one of my least favorites. I'm so sorry. 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 I don't know why. I don't know. I think all the leaf kids are cute. Well, I think this is unimaginative, to be honest. Least imaginative tier list? Least imaginative leaf. Least imaginative fire. And Least imaginative water. That's my list. That's my list. That's my list. That's my list. What? How is the bird not the least for grass? But the owl? The owl, look. The other guy's just got a hat on. I love them all equally. I never cared for Cyndaquil. Could anyone see what she was pointing at? I was pointing with the mouse. Sorry if it wasn't clear. I just like the owl. I don't know. My favorites weren't mentioned. So I have not infuriated you. I'm glad. Jimmy Wetzel didn't meme that owl for nothing. Also, I'm pretty sure... No. It was the Animal Crossing owl. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Holly Conrad made an entire costume of that owl. And then I went, no, it wasn't. It was the Animal Crossing owl that she made a costume of. I never see any of the starter trading cards come in at work. Apparently the collector community doesn't care about them at all. Do you work somewhere where people like trade in and sell cards? Yeah, Blathers. I saw a streamer pull a card pack the other night. One of them is just a car engine. It's called Vroom or something. I love that. Look. Some of them are gonna, you know... Some of them are just gonna be an owl, you know? The new starters are cute, apart from the angry one. New Pokemon starters. I know I've seen them. I'm just trying to remember. What gen are we looking at? It's the one with the buff pup fire starter, right? The Angry Bird and Buff Pup. Yeah, I like the Angry Bird and I like Buff Pup. I don't care for the salamander. They're all cute though. They're always cute. They're always gonna be cute. I'm surprised I haven't seen those VTuber cards come in at work. Oh, the V cards? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that there's like a grading system like... Well, I guess grading is just how fucked up is it, right? V-Cards is a terrible name. It's not for VTubers. It's fully on brand. It's completely on brand for them to be like, what if... Buff Pup is a VTuber that is a werewolf, and the little like fire wolfy thing is like her exact color palette. I will always judge people who like the sexy salamander evolution. Oh, bro. Yeah, the cards are fun though, man. Like each person has like, I think 3 or 4 different cards associated with them. So there's normally like, if you have a mascot, like one of them is a mascot. It's cool. You have to do G Fuel promo to be on the cards. I have no idea. No clue. Hi, Dodger. I haven't seen your content since the YouTube days. I couldn't sleep. I happened to see your channel in my recommendations list. Well, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for swinging by. Gamer subs. Yeah, they own V cards. Yeah, Sam's been sent a ton of stuff from them. They sent him like a really nice, like thick top and trouser set. I was like, these are so nice. What is this? Me too, I'm from the olden days. Welcome. How are you? Got a bunch of people swinging in today. I hope you're all doing good. Thank you. Yeah, that's so fair because sometimes they send stuff to Sam and Clark sees it and she'll be like, that girl's boobs are gigantic. It's so funny. Because the labels on those are always like really sassy, you know? It's crazy to follow YouTubers for such crazy amounts of time. I know. Well, especially like I mostly VTube now, which is why we're talking about VTubers. I mostly VTube now, except on Sundays. So when people show up and are like, "Oh my God, so much has changed." We can't talk about Dooger's past life. You can. You can. I think that's kind of an interesting part of like, I don't know, VTuber culture, if you want to call it that, is that depending on the person, some people are like, I want everybody, I need you all to pretend that I did not exist before this. like this is a whole fresh start. Don't talk about the before times. There's so many old YouTube Let's Players I followed back in the day that are VTubers now. Yeah. Have they ever done like a VTuber fashion show where they all come out on a runway in different outfits to show off various artists or something? Oh, I don't know. For me, you'll always be Dodger, the flesh person. Yeah, I mean, my VTuber model is just me. So is me, but with like fantasy lore. So it's, you know, it's all the same. It's all the same shit. If Dodger wasn't a cross tuber, would these streams be non-canon? Yeah, I'd have to make a whole new channel. and be like, we don't acknowledge. We don't acknowledge this. These are separate. They're separate people, separate things. I love these streams though. I'm glad. I'm happy to continue doing them on Sundays. Also, I'm on camera for Geekenders. Are you saying, why did I start VTubing? It was a privacy thing. It's like I became very, very private once I had my kid. And yeah. Also, a bunch of people are getting videos made of themselves with AI, which is really annoying. And I just kind of wanted to transition into not being on camera as much. So I have, and it's very fun. As a mod, I've had to ban multiple people who come in and say, I'm turning you into AI videos just up front with no shame. It's crazy, isn't it? Another streamer I watch has a bot chat can use to make him talk. They said another service they were testing only needs 18 seconds of his voice to replicate him. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it. You can never replicate your Toad screams. Yeah, I don't need all that. I don't need all that. The landscape has changed, guys. The landscape is different now. So... even if you do nothing quote unquote bad with it, it's icky to do that without someone's consent. Yeah. Like somebody I was talking to was like, well, but any content that they make with it, they don't own, right? So like they can all just keep stealing from each other and there's no legal repercussions. And I was like, but they still used a real person in those videos, you know, like... if you go back far enough, did that person say it was fine? What about moral repercussions? Yeah, that's silly. Dude, there was a one of the like Geekenders shorts that went up. I was talking about when I was working at Maker and they would like do my makeup and hair every day. And one of the clips that they used, everyone was like, that looks like a completely different person. And it does. It does. I have the Friendzone soundtrack saved on my PC somewhere. I still have a shrink-wrapped Friendzone soundtrack somewhere around here. Don't get me started on trying to teach students anything when they just go to AI to get wrong answers and tell me confidently that they're the one who is right, actually. Yeah. I don't feel bad for letting my kid, like, I've really radicalized my kid against AI. And I don't feel bad about it. And she's admitted to me that, like, there have been like AI pictures and things that she's seen where she's been like, oh, that's so fun, and it's made her want to use it. I'm like, I think that's normal. I think the reason that so many people use it is because it is fun, right? It does feel fun. But you know, you have to consider everything that's going on behind that. I can only imagine how bad teachers have it these days. Yeah, same. You wouldn't generate a car. Students will do everything to not have to think. Yeah. No, my kid came home and was like, one of my friends needed to make a thing and they just had AI do it. She was like disgusted. It's like, yes, that is the proper response. I don't know because they're young enough that a parent had to be involved in being like, just have AI do that. That blows my mind. It's like, what the fuck is your kid going to school for? If you're just going to be like, you don't need to do that. Just have AI do it for you. What do you mean? Anyways. What are you gonna do? I guess I shouldn't be surprised after like 10 years, but Dodger is a kid. I do. She's turning 8 in April. Yeah. A whole human that I'm raising. It's crazy. Most people don't really think about AI having downsides. I think a lot of people... I think the only reason that I know the negatives, that I know the talking points when it comes to like the cons of using AI, I think the only reason I know that is because I'm in the industry I'm in and I have the friends that I do. Because when I talk to like other people around my age that aren't like terminally online or don't have a tech job, they don't hear any of that stuff. They don't think about like, how is it generating these things? Where is it getting this information from? They don't know anything about that. They don't know, about the water issues. They don't know any of that. Because it's not like readily available information for people that aren't already like adjacent to the industry, I think. Oh, he was talking about Dave. Lord Coconut, thank you very much. Welcome to the Cat Gang. He was talking to our friend Dave. Yeah, who lives in England and is a very good friend, and was going to America for a work thing, I think, and decided to just kind of tour around and see a bunch of people while he was there. Look, some forms of AI have existed and been used in some way, shape, or form for a very long time. It's this like generative AI, the larger language learning model AI, like that shit. That's the shit that's a huge problem. She starts dishing the drama. I can picture 8-year-old Clark being like, you wouldn't believe the day I've had. Yeah. Anywho, we are at time. So I gotta go. I gotta go be a mom. I gotta go be a mama. It's Sunday, you know? But thank you all so much. We had a ton of people come in that haven't been here in years. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are doing good. I would love to see you again. I stream almost every day, basically just Saturdays. I take Saturdays off, but I stream every other day at this exact same time, normally for about 5 hours. Sundays are shorter streams because I want to hang out with my family, but thank you guys so much. Let me read off the activity feed, and then I will send you somewhere else. Ectrix would like to send us to Iron Mouse, so that's where we will go. Mail Malay, thank you for the 100 months. PZN for the 110. Leon Biscuits for the 28. Mail Malay, thank you so much for all the gifted subs. I appreciate that. Cookie Tanis, thank you for the 104. Hazrar for the 108. Zephyrus 1 for the 117. Strong Spaghetti for the 18. And Strong Spaghetti as well for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Delusional Haze, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Thank you very, very much. Azrael Sinclair, thank you for the 101. Tea with Mandy for the raid. Thank you again. Pigeon Studios Pete, thank you for the gifted subs. Citro for the 124 months. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Sir Chunks, thank you for the gifted subs. Wood and Grub for the 46. Solid Spider Snake for the 23. Isaac, Houskins, Lord Coconut, all of you, thank you very much. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Appreciate it. And Thomic, thank you for the 119. Iron Mouse is playing Fatal Frame 2. That's where we will go. Go say hi, spread love and joy. Boop. Thank you for still being around. Yeah. Yeah. I still enjoy it. I'm still having a blast, so. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic day. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, we have Sunforged. I'm on a D&D show on Sunday nights on Joe Fudge's channel at 8:30 p.m. GMT. So if you want to tune into that, that would be great. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.